Hello, sports fans. This is Rich from ThePit.com. Today, we're taking a look at a very big piece of news, which is that Major League Baseball has announced that there will be a 2020 season. Now, what this 2020 season will actually look like kind of remains up in the air. So, the players actually rejected the latest proposal from MLB. So, the owners voted unanimously to start a season anyway. So spring training part 2 is scheduled to begin on July 1st, but it's ultimately up to the players announcing when they are ready to actually begin play. So with COVID still going on, very much still a major concern with some players and staff actually falling ill to the virus recently. It'll be, so the main thinking is that there will be a 60 game season that will run through late July into late September. So, uh, without turning the video over to the peanut gallery, we're gonna go to the pit. And but basically, what they were saying and what the fans were saying in the comments is it was sort of a mix between people simply saying they don't even care if there's a season, and people being happy that there will be a season of some kind. But some people are doubtful there'll even be playoffs, especially if they begin playing games and COVID starts uh, claiming more people. So, what I can tell you for sure is that there were definitely a lot of sales of baseball cards on the pit last night. But if you notice the names that are trading, they're definitely not current names. There were some sales of Alex Verdugo cards, but and there also were a couple of Eloy Jimenez. But for the most part, we're basically seeing the Sosas, the Bonds, the Walkers, the Pedros. You know, we're seeing the early '90s players continuing to sell. So even though there is this announcement of the season that's potentially about to be underway within the next month, it's hard to say. I mean, it doesn't seem like people are very excited at this point as it stands. Even if there is a 2020 season, it's going to be played with the understanding that the players and owners simply were not able to come to an agreement, which is unfortunate, especially as the CBA, the collective bargaining agreement, ends after the 2021 season. So, I mean, are you guys even excited for a season anymore? Are you guys even, really looking forward to the 2020 season that's supposed to get underway in about a month? There's spring training is supposed to restart within the next week or so, or next couple of weeks. So I like to pose the question: what do you think the 2020 Major League Baseball season will look like? Do you think that it's going to, is it going to just be overshadowed by the fact that players and owners simply couldn't come to any agreement in the face of everything that's been going on in the world? It seems like they've been sort of in this little isolated bubble, going back and forth. When really the main issue at stake here is it even practical for them to play a 2020 season without fans? Is it practical with the state of the health in the country right now, in the world in general? So, I mean, do you think that there will even be 60 games this season? Do you think that it's even worth playing a season? Do you even care about there being a 2020 season at this point? So it's going to be interesting to watch the card market as the story develops, because right now the response seems to be, okay, yay, there's baseball, but I'm not going to invest in anybody current simply because and that's what I'm seeing at the moment anyway. I mean, obviously this news came out late last night, so it's hard to say exactly what we'll see in the next few days. But I just wanted to pose that question because I think it's a very important question, because baseball cards, especially current baseball cards, are such a major part of the baseball card market. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens, especially with some of these guys like Clayton Kershaw and all of them, guy Verlander, the guys that Mike Trout, the guys that are really at the top of their game right now. Mookie Betts is another one, and then all these rookies like Bo Bichette, Fernando Tatis, all of them. How is it going to affect their card values? I mean, if people just simply don't even care about the season, what's going to happen with sports cards? So I just wanted to throw that out there. So let me know what you guys think, and we'll see what happens. I mean, supposedly there's going to be baseball, if any of us even care anymore. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. Take care, everybody. Happy collecting.